There's down payment assistance programs, there's grants that you may pay back over time, there's ones that you don't have to pay back at all as long as you stay in the house for a certain amount of time. And so we made it a personal mission through our real estate company to go out and educate the community. And again, it was not about me making a commission check, it was about me teaching families how to strive in this market when it goes up, when it goes down, that there's still opportunities out there. And so in our partnership, we've learned that most people, I'm pretty sure when we did the icebreaker today, most of you guys had that place you would be at. Most of you guys had who you would impact if resources or money were not an issue. And so we discovered that most of us know how to make money, but how do you build wealth? We had to be transparent in saying, we've made a lot of money over the years, but where's the wealth in it, right? From my real estate, I'm gonna stick to the real estate. I was able to send my daughter to college and let her come out debt-free from the equity in my home. And that was something that happened during COVID when there was a real uncertainty of, what am I gonna do? Can I go out and show houses? I can't go to the grocery store. I can't go out and have lunch. I couldn't do a lot of things during COVID, and my daughter had just started college. And so I figured out, like, okay, what can I do? I have equity in my house, and this is gonna keep me afloat. And I was able to do like many of you guys, get out and do some improvements myself. I was like, oh, I'm gonna plant a garden in the back, and let me paint this accent wall. So I did a lot of upgrades with the equity in my house during COVID. I finished paying for my daughter to go to college. She was able to have her apartment. When she went back to college, she was able to have her own apartment in Mississippi. She was able to come back and forth and go home. I was able to travel. I was able to do a lot. Every car I owned at the time was paid off because of the place that I laid my head at nighttime, right? And so many of us are fearful to get into real estate. And I want to leave you with an encouragement today that, yes, interest rates, they look crazy right now to some of you guys. But if you have the employment and you have the credit and you have a little money in the bank, stop waiting for the interest rates. Stop waiting for the market to shift. Stop thinking that the house values are going to go down. We saw interest rates at 1.2%, 1.9% during COVID. It was a national disaster that caused that to happen. When I bought my house in 2016, I paid a 5% interest rate. That was the norm. And we're fearful about a 6% interest rate. Stop waiting to buy and wait. Because what did happen when the interest rates went down to 1.9%, the value of my house doubled. I purchased my house at $289 in December 16th I closed, December 16th of 2016. It was $289. In 2021, when I refinanced, the house was $589. So that tells you, as interest rates go down, the houses are gonna go, the values are gonna go up. So your equity can fund your business, it can fund your lifestyle, it can fund your journey through life. Your equity is your legacy. And I wanna teach you how to use equity to build wealth. And so our next Millionaire Wealth Mindset Mondays is on June 1st. And on June 1st, we'll be having a deep dive into real estate. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, we're doing a deep dive. And so you can register for June 1st on tonight. But you got a little homework, just a little bit. When you come on June 1st, I want you to know what part of real estate you're looking to dive into. Are you looking to buy? Are you looking to sell? Are you looking to invest? Are you looking for a commercial building? What are you looking for, right? Know your credit score. Know your financial goal. Know what area of real estate you want to dive into. Know your credit score and know your financial goal. If I would not have seen my house with my own 2 eyes double in value, if I would not have been in Jackson State in 20, and matter of fact, not only did that house fund a bachelor's degree, it funded a master's degree. She gonna have to pay for the doctorate on her own, right? She gonna have to figure that out, right? She's got enough, okay. But I want to show you guys how to do the same thing. I want to show you how to shift your mindset. I'm gonna tell his story. He might be mad, he might not. But anyways, when I met King, he said I had an opportunity to buy $1 million home and I did not do it. He didn't believe in real estate. He did not believe it. But this is the person that's made $1 million in his business. And we had to have that transparent conversation. Like, if you would have bought that home 4, 5, 6 years ago, just imagine what the value would be today. Just imagine the things that you can do with the equity in your home when times get tough in your entrepreneurship, right? Real estate is, I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. It says real estate is one of the few assets that can create cash flow, tax benefits, and appreciate all at the same time. Let me say that one more time for somebody that didn't catch it. Real estate is one of the few assets that can create cash flow. I said it. College, home improvements, business expansion. It created the cash flow for all 3 of those. It was still a tax benefit, and it was still appreciating. I don't know about you, but I get excited now when I see a Starbucks go up in my neighborhood, because that increases the value of my home. That lets me know my next business venture can be funded through my real estate, right? And so, again, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation. We look forward to seeing you at the Millionaire Wealth Mindset Movement. Are there any questions, comments? Yes.
Okay, so if my ultimate goal is to build wealth, right?
Yes.
And I really just want to establish myself in real estate, what would be the best way to go about it, as far as like buying a home to live in it and then buying a home to maybe use like Airbnb or anything like that? Which one do you feel like would get closer to